Ling Han is an intrepid explorer of underground caves, searching for her father, who disappeared years ago in search of a lost civilization. One day she is approached by a rich businessman, who is preparing another expedition, the purpose of which is to search for a miraculous remedy that could revolutionize medicine. And specifically Ling Han should be interested in the fact that this journey can shed light on the mystery of her father's disappearance. Although the girl does not really believe in the purity of the intentions of her employers, she joins the squad. Any movie is born from an idea, which in turn often builds off of past hits. What would happen if you remake Seven Samurai, but move its plot to the Wild West? The Magnificent Seven. What if we take Indiana Jones, but make its main character a martial artist? That's Armor of God. And if we try to move the plot Die Hard from a skyscraper to somewhere else? We'll get Under Siege, Cliffhanger, Passenger 57, Speed, Sudden Death and a dozen more classic action movies. The authors of Lost in Tomb also borrowed their plot from somewhere else, and came up with the idea to cross adventure movies about Lara Croft and British horror The Descent. In general, action films about tomb raiders in Chinese cinema have long since passed their peak. Their insane popularity has led to the fact that in just a few years the trend has been plowed up and down, and the books from the hit cycle Majin underwent several screen adaptations each. The producer's decision to add something from the West to the familiar pattern is logical and understandable, but unfortunately, the sum of the parts has not changed. After all, it doesn't matter so much that the characters are chased not by the usual bugs or giant snakes, but by mutant monsters that look exactly like the underground dwellers from The Descent, because inside this wrapper is the same rotten stuffing of worked-out ideas. It is believed that the standard average budget of a Chinese online movie is about 10 million yuan, but Lost in Tomb cost its creators 8 million, and it feels like it. Although the authors use familiar movietown scenery from dozens of similar films, here they look even poorer than usual, and the computer graphics and action in general leave much to be desired. The main emphasis the creators put on their star, Clara Lee, is considered one of the most beautiful actresses in China, and the image of Asian Lara Croft suits her very well purely visually. Although, of course, it is better not to turn on your head while watching the movie. Its plot twists and turns are naive and banal, and in general there is very little logic in what is going on.